When there was no king in Israel, the tragic tale of the Levite and his concubine. This is one of the darkest and most heartbreaking stories in the Bible. A tale of betrayal, brutality, and brokenness. Found in Judges chapters 19 to 21, the story of the Levite and his concubine shows what happens when people turn away from God and do what is right in their own eyes. Judges 19 to 1 to Teniv. In those days Israel had no king. Now a Levite who lived in a remote area in the hill country of Ephraim took a concubine from Bethlehem in Judah, but she was unfaithful to him. She left him and went back to her parents' home in Bethlehem, Judah. Judges 19:20 to Teniv. While they were enjoying themselves, some of the wicked men of the city surrounded the house. Pounding on the door, they shouted to the old man who owned the house, "Bring out the man who came to your house so we can have sex with him." Judges 19:25 to 26 Nev. But the men would not listen to him. So the man took his concubine and sent her outside to them, and they raped her and abused her throughout the night, and at dawn they let her go. At daybreak the woman went back to the house where her master was staying, fell down at the door and lay there until daylight. Judges 19:29 Nev. When he reached home, he took a knife and cut up his concubine, limb by limb, into 12 parts and sent them into all the areas of Israel. The setting, Israel's spiritual collapse, Judges 17 to 18 recap. In those days there was no king in Israel, Judges 17 to 6. 18 to 1, 19 to 1. 21 to 25, Israel is in a period of chaos and moral decay. Everyone is doing what is right in his own eyes. All of Israel is horrified, Judges 20 to 11. So all the men of Israel were gathered against the city, knit together as one man. The tribe of Benjamin refuses to give up the guilty men. A brutal civil war breaks out. Over 65,000 Israelites die in total. Benjamin is almost annihilated. As AD ending, the kidnapping of women, Judges 21. Israel regrets nearly wiping out a tribe. They devise a plan, kidnap women from Jabesh Gilead and Shiloh to provide wives for the Benjaminites. Judges 21:23, and the children of Benjamin did so ... and took them wives ... More injustice, women are stolen to fix the problem. The danger of moral relativism. Everyone did what was right in his own eyes. Judges 21:25. Without God's law, chaos rules. 2. Failure of leadership. No judge, no king, no priest stepping up. Even the Levite acts selfishly. The devaluation of women, the concubine is treated as disposable by the mob and by the Levite. 4. The cost of inaction and compromise. Benjamin's refusal to confront evil in its midst leads to near extinction. This story is a tragedy, but it's a warning. When we turn from God's truth, when leadership is weak, and when sin is unchecked, the results are devastating. May we never forget the concubine of Gibeah, not just as a victim of long ago, but as a voice still crying out for justice today. Her story is not just history, it is a mirror. It reflects a world that forgets justice, a world that tolerates sin, a world that grows numb to the suffering of others. Let her story shake us. Let it stir us. Let it remind us that silence in the face of evil is also evil, that compromise can cost lives, that righteousness must rise, even when the world grows dark.